Okay, so I will explain how to set up Model when you've downloaded the kit and install it by drag and dropping the LPK file into Model and then restart Model. So you should close Model and then open your preferences of Model, the 12.2 CFG file, and probably remove everything except your preferences for the kits. So I will just explain this later on. I will just remove some of the Zen key mapping that I didn't use. We click OK, then close this, and now I'm in Model. So it really have just the basic preferences. So if I open my CFG file, you will see that I've removed everything behind the kit lines, okay, the kits line. So I didn't load some of my own kits and some others for different purpose. So I've removed everything between this line, kits, and configuration. So it basically resets the preferences. Okay, so when you are in Model, you will see that you have new layouts. One is Model Advanced, one Mashup Advanced, that's for the other kits that I'm releasing for free on Gumroad now, the Mashup Total Pack. And you have also the UV Advanced here, and Full 3D here, okay, and one here for the analysis. I have my model setup for the layout. Then in the model, you will get this default color scheme and viewport. So, for example, I have just this, and I will use Ctrl Alt and 3, and now I jumped and changed the color scheme for this environment. So you see here in the view color scheme, viewport color scheme, you have a dark color scheme, a smaller dark color scheme. So this is one that I'm using also in the Mashups Advanced. So as I've set this up with Ctrl Alt 3, you might see this on the screen. We'll maybe just move this a bit, didn't get the overlay. Okay, so now it's okay. Ctrl Alt 3, remember. And so now I jump on the next tab, and okay, you see there is nothing, but wait. You click on the right side here on the little arrow here, and you select Small Model Advanced. So you click here, and this is basically a layout that you will use when you have dual screen. If you have two different screens and you are working usually on one side with the model interface or model interface, on the other side, on the other display, you might want to get access to all those things like the preferences, the statistics, the groups, everything, and also some of the the different tools that you might have and need, like the Etera Cristobal Villa kits, some of Seneca's Maynard kits also here. So I've already set up for those directly into the kit, so it's available to you directly here. Now I'm in the Smolek Mashup Advanced, so you already know this one with the channelings, the swapper, and etc. So you have everything. You have also the UV. So here, same thing, I will use Ctrl Alt 3. And also in the UV view, I can change it. Everything, even if you got this message, it works. It changed the color scheme in the UV view, so it can be useful. At least I like to have just same color everything everywhere. So I will go there for the UV Advanced, and also this one is the same. you go on the right side, top left, top right side on the arrow, and check UV advanced. So now you have just one UV for your second display. So for example, you might stay in the model interface, and on the side, on the second display, you may have everything here with all the different tools that you might like and need for your work. So of course I will continue again, not on VR, on topology, and change the color scheme. Same thing, Control Alt 3. In the paint mode, I will do this on everything, but it's up to you. You can change it as you wish. Okay, so goes to animate, display the item list on the side, maybe activate also with the 6 key on the numpad. With the 6 key, usually you turn the reflection, if I remember well. So it's not using now the reflection like this. When I press 6 on the numpad, it's setting up this AVP game preset. So I will continue on the render, same thing, activating the color scheme. So the full 3D is like the Zen presenter or Zen interface, but there's not all the icons and stuff that is related to Zen tools is gone. Okay, so if you want a full view of your environment, it's okay, you can do it this way. So scripting, and for the analysis, what I do is right click here and select event log. Why I do that? Sometimes you may have some difficulties opening a scene and it's totally crashing model or hung model. So if you want to analyze what's going on, you may think, okay, if I didn't have any 3D viewports, the geometry update, I mean the cache and all that stuff is not updating during the scene load. So you might, if you have any problems with one scene that once didn't want to open, then you open back model, jump to a small analysis, and maybe grab some tabs like maybe the item list, for example, to select elements and reorganize and do some actions into your scene. But this way you may counter any problems with the hardware. If you have some hardware failure with your graphic cards or something like this, if you have just this event log here, you have nothing to load, so it's really smooth and you can analyze point at a time, one point at a time, what's going on. So that's all. I have all my setup here, and I can go back to my basic model interface.